You have the second pick for a reason, and you won the lottery.
Hello. Welcome to another episode
So, Cornback Kings Talk.
I'm your host, Reed.
And it is time for That's So Kings, the podcast.
And let's hop into this
Podcast.
for real.
Welcome back to That's So Kings, the podcast. A podcast where I started during the pandemic back in March, and I haven't made another episode in over a month. And first off, thank you for joining us. First on the audio version, Apple Podcast, Deezer, Spotify, iHeart. Hey, we're on Amazon Music now, so if you're an Amazon customer, just type it up. Oh, Stitcher's also a big one. Every platform that you think that has a podcast platform, I'm probably on it. And if you're joining us from YouTube, that's okay too. As you can tell, quarantine has gotten the best of me. I've grown out the hair and the beard. And, well, day of recording, I'm actually recording this the eve of the NHL draft. Well, when I upload this, it'll be the NHL draft, and hopefully I'll get this up in the morning. So, what is the Kings going to do at number 2? Because round one is round one is only on Tuesday. But rounds 2 through 7 will be on Wednesday. So I'm going to take a look at just round 1. I think we're locked and loaded to get either Tim Byfield, the hulking Canadian, or Team Stützle, the crafty German. Either one, you're getting off great. You have great. It's a great pick regardless. Ottawa will just take the other guy at number 3, but I think it should be Byfield. You can never have too much centers, as GM Rod Blake has said, and he has more potential than Stützle. And if Byfield doesn't work out as a center, hey, you can just move him to wing. You have Gupar, you have Turcotte, you have Madden, you have guys that can play center, and also Velarde and others. So it's an A regardless. But do you trade up for a late first rounder? I don't know. Do you trade the pick back? No. You have the second pick for a reason, and you won the lottery. End of story. I think it was in the White Dungeon. I thought was talking about the lottery and stuff. So then free agency. Who knows? Maybe a depth forward here and there. Maybe a trade that is not coming out of blue. Like the other day, the Oli Mata trade. Great trade for the Kings. You get a guy that can hopefully realize some of his potential that he lost in Chicago and parts of Pittsburgh. And Brad Morrison was not going to play in our lineup. He was playing in ECHL, which now is Fort Wayne, Indiana. Unfortunately, Manchester, New Hampshire closed down the season prior. So who knows what will happen. Yeah. This is all speculation. But as for Kings on the current roster that might get traded and get some value at, I'm not sure where to start. Hopefully, the people who get paid the real money to analyze hockey teams can do that. There's a whole world out there, and you just gotta call a certain team, and it's just fascinating. That's it for this video. Thank you all for watching. Click like if you like this video. Hit subscribe if you're new. If you're on if you're on YouTube, turn on notifications so if you're on YouTube. If you're on the audio side of the podcast, hey, give us rate us 5 stars, give us a review, and hey, of course, share it with your friends. This has been an episode of That's So Kings, the podcast. I'll see you, hopefully, in another video, but hopefully not in a month. Goodbye.